say the game just means more. There's only one game considered the Deep South's oldest rivalry. From black jersey debuts to prayers at Jordan Hare, this matchup has had it all. Welcome between the hedges to Athens, Georgia and Sanford Stadium, home of the Georgia Bulldogs. As we'll see a squad from the SEC, the Auburn Tigers, taking on a team that ranks in the top 5 in this conference, the Georgia Bulldogs. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, here with David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's get this thing rolling. Auburn will kick it off to get things started. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. So the Georgia Bulldogs offense will start this game off. The Bulldogs pulled one out of the fire and beat Auburn in a close one the last time these two met.
Yeah, it was a really good one in the Deep South's oldest rivalry. We've seen so many great games in this matchup, and that was one of them. But Georgia came away with it, and Auburn got to think about that for a whole year.
Got a man. It's Frazier.
Well, the short passing game is a great go-to for any offensive coordinator in the first quarter because it's reliable, but it also allows you to see how the defense is going to react and play. So this can certainly open things up later on.
He leaves it with his back. Works his way to the 38 after gaining 5.
On second down defensively, I'm always like, hey, let's get to third down. Really good job by the offense. It's like, nah, we're going to stick this run right down your throat, get the first down on second down. We don't need third downs.
And those two couldn't make the connection. It's an incomplete pass. They're dealing with a second and long. Leaves it with the back. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
I'll tell you, this defensive end, not only can he pass rush, but he can play the run as well. You see him beat the offensive lineman there trying to block him and get in the backfield to make that tackle for loss. That was impressive.
Got it in the middle. It's Frazier. And how about that? What the doctor always ordered. An explosive play to the 40. And the Bulldogs are marching down the field. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. Got his man downfield. He's brought down, but he's got him inside the 10. First and goal from the 8.
Well, this offense has shown you it doesn't take a lot of time for them to generate explosive plays through the air. Big completion on the previous play. They take another shot.
Big guy tries to barrel in. And he'll haul it in and take it to the end zone. Touchdown, Georgia! They can use this first score to sort of set the tone, guys, in this rivalry matchup.
Man, doesn't this feel good to come out, score early, get the crowd involved, get the nerves out of the way, Palmer, when you're playing in a big rivalry game.
Yeah, and I feel like momentum's always a big thing in any game, but in rivalry games, it's that much more important because everybody is going to feed off that first score now.
Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. So Auburn's offense will get the ball for the first time. The matchup we'll be watching in this one really takes you back. Big-time running back going right into the face of a tackling machine at linebacker, David.
Yeah, and we're going to see this individual battle a lot. Not just in pass coverage when they match up, but just meeting in holes. And who's going to win when they go head-to-head? That will be a big factor in who wins this football game. Well, Jesse, one-on-one, this is going to be a show.
This is going to be an incredible matchup that's going to go on until there's zeros up on the clock. Both of these guys have circled this game on the calendar because they knew who they were going to be facing. And two guys we know are going to play at the next level.
And the pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19. Auburn's going to have to send out the punt team. This will be their first punt of the afternoon. He'll try to field the punt and bring it back. Coverage team able to put a stop to that return at the 42-yard line. We're ready to get another look at this Bulldog offense. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with this 7-0 lead. From the gun, he leaves it with the back. Guys, only Minnesota and Wisconsin have played more often than Auburn and Georgia. This rivalry is rich in tradition.
And you're right, Reese. This goes back to 1892. A long time. This game has been heated. You know a bunch of the names, a bunch of the storylines. And speaking of storylines, how about the mascot for Georgia? Literally trying to bite an Auburn wide receiver. That's how real this rivalry is.
They'll snap it from the 47 on first down. Gonna run it. It's Frazier. Picks up the first down.
First down, physicality wins football games. Being able to run the football and create balance. And right here, just choose up another first down. Gives you another chance to maybe continue to run the football.
And I feel like this guy, too, is just an explosive play waiting to happen. His vision, his quickness, and he's got a burst. If you give this guy just a crease, he's going to hit it. And right now, he's doing some damage on this defense.
Wide open downfield. Gets out of bounds after the big game, but they've got it first and goal. New center downs right on the doorstep for this offense. They'll move the tight end. To the air. It's Stockton. Looking for the goal line. And with a hallelujah man. Touchdown, Dogs! And the extra point pushes the lead to 14. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. He'll take the return and try to improve the field position. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. First snap of this drive will come from their own 17. They'll give it to the back. They'll rip off 8 on that play. It's 2nd and 2.
You want to make play calling easy for an offensive coordinator? Run the ball like that every play. I mean, when you can run that on first down and set up a short yardage on second down, it makes play calling easy. Every single call on that sheet is available here on second down.
Grab near the marker. It's Simmons. And the defense makes the immediate tackle, but he has enough for the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. To the air on first down. With the catch, it's Kane. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. The Tigers in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Here's a heat. Finds his tight end. They'll get him down, but not before he crosses the 50. He's down to the 49. That throw and catch, a really good example of why coaches don't want a quarterback to get stuck on a particular target, isn't it, David?
Yep, that's exactly right. Find the guy who's open, because you got so many guys that...
And the quarterback will be slung down back at the 43.
And that guy is just the man. I mean, he sets the tone in this defense. We saw it on that play right there. Reminds me a lot of the guy standing beside me, David Pollock, who really set the bar for great D-line play at Georgia. I think back to 2 guys I played against, Richard Seymour and Marcus Stroud, lining up beside each other on the inside of that D-line. That was an absolute nightmare to go up against.
And the Tigers have it with a 1st and 10. Back to throw, it's Knight. Fires to the big fella. Ball is loose. And the defense jumps on it, and they get that turnover.
Nice heads-up play by the defense to jump on that ball after it got popped out.
A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Fires into traffic. It's picked off. Didn't get a ton on the return, but the most important thing, he got the ball, and they've got it at the 48.
Well, everything was going so well for this team early here in this game, and all of a sudden they get a critical mistake. And you know how college football, David, is about momentum. What is their defense going to be able to do here now when they take it?
You're right, man. The momentum swings so fast, and now this defense's job is to go out and stop it, right? Like, we made a mistake, you huddle the guys up, sudden change, be aware they might take a shot down the field, but let's grab the momentum right back.
They get him on the ground, and with that, we'll head to the 2nd quarter. Well, guys, it's Georgia holding the lead at the end of the quarter. Really strong performance so far to be able to build a lead here in the first period as we look at the stats. Now the challenge here, they've taken a punch, but they can't let it get out of hand as we start the second. So first down here as they go back to work. Wants to go up top on first down. He's got an open man. All down, but he has enough to move the chains.
Nice catch by the big target. Those big tight ends, you could tell in football, are just becoming more and more of a weapon on every single team.
This offense has had trouble getting it in gear, but maybe a little life here on 1st and 10. Finds a tight end down the gut. This freshman quarterback is slinging it out there to pick up that first down. Pushes ahead. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Tigers. And the offense finds a way to cut into this lead, but they still have plenty of work to do.
They do, but that's a big score. You don't want to get late and start getting in the second half when you're fighting to come back by so many points. So great job getting points, get that momentum back on your side so you can come out and do some good things when you get the ball next time.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. And Georgia ready to go back to work on offense. Well, the good news about this drive, Jesse, it can't go worse than last time through a pick on the first play.
No, it certainly can't. I think one good way, David, to help your quarterback turn the page is just find him an easy completion here and let him get back into a run.
Yeah, or find him an easy handoff. Just hand the football off, maybe get the ground game going, maybe jumpstart this offensive line.
Making a play like that to open the drive can really get the momentum going. First down from the 43. Fires to the tight end. Oh, what a cut! Good pickup there. They'll move the chains, and they're set up at the 41. They are dialed in on this drive. A couple of chunk plays, and now they'll snap it on first down. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Got him downfield. Brought down just outside the red zone. He moves the chains. It's at the 22. Pass completion. Move the sticks, and let's see if they try it again. The give to the back. Brought down after a pickup of 2 to the 19. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. Tight end in motion. See how the D reacts. Dropping back. It's Stockton. Quickly complete. That throw and catch gets them down to the 6, and the defense is running out of answers.
Well, you know who's got to love this offense picking up so many first downs? It's their own defense. David, I know you love playing on teams with great offenses.
They'll try to get it in with the run. And he's run out of bounds just short of the goal line, and they keep him out of the end zone for the moment.
And this is the area of the field where you need a really good back. You can depend on, you can give him the football. He's going to hit a little crease and just lower his shoulder, be physical, be powerful. You saw last week he got a rushing touchdown. I look for this offense to continue to feed him and maybe get him another one today.
And so how physical are you willing to be offensively at this point on 3rd down coming up? You want to keep trying to run the football? I mean, you're right there at the goal line. How do you want to do it, though? You want to spread him out, maybe go zone read in the middle, give your quarterback the option to keep it? Or do you want to bring the big fellas in, go jumbo formation, and just try to impose your will?
Really good 3rd down defense. Nice job playing the option. Responsibility football, but still aggressive downhill, ready for the pitch. Great job getting the guy, getting to him, and getting him on the ground.
Splits the uprights right down the middle. And now the lead is extended a little further. So after putting 3 on the board, the kickoff team is out there ready to boot it away. He'll bring it out. It's Kane. He stopped short of the 20 at the 19 and probably wishes he'd just taken the touchback. So here comes the Auburn offense. That deficit has now grown to double digits, down 17-7 as they start this drive. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
That's a fantastic play by the linebacker. He has such tremendous instincts. As soon as he sees run, he's coming downhill. He's got great speed. He gets you on the ground. That's why he's one of the best linebackers in the entire country.
Nice job by the defense staying glued to him, getting him on the ground as soon as he catches the football. Knowing he's a threat, I'm not going to let this guy get out of my sights. Nice job by the D.
That's reeled in at Simmons. He'll make a play on third down. He's got enough for the first as they mark it at the 32. The Tigers come to the line with a new set of downs. Finds his man. It's Kane. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down. Whistle blows. We are at the 2-minute timeout, and man, oh man, could these guys use a score to cut into this lead. Back to pass. It's Knight. Makes the catch. It's Henderson. Makes that one pay off, and they finally get him down at the 38. It'll be first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs.
You know, it's a nice throw by the QB there. When you're throwing to running backs, you got to make it easy on them. So you want to put it right on their body, make the catch simple, and let them go to work like they did just there, getting that first.
They make the tackle, but he's got a fresh set of downs, and it's first and goal from the 7.
Yeah, and the quarterback knew exactly where he wanted to go with the football, had time, spins the ball deep. Nice job by this offense, understanding what the defense is giving them and creating the explosive play.
Timeout called here by the defense. It's their first of the half. First and goal, and a great opportunity to slice into this lead. Now the pitch. Touchdown, Tigers. Excellent pass by the back on the option.
But the one thing you know about this team is they've got a lot of fight in them, and that's a great job responding by the offense on that last drive, capping it off with a really good-looking touchdown run. This is now a one-possession game. We've got a lot of football left to play.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Wants to throw on first down. Fakes the grab. Really good job to pick up a chunk of yardage and get it out to the 39-yard line. Let's see if they can put the defense on its heels in first and 10. Looking to throw on first down. Zings it complete to the right. He's brought down, but he went backwards after that completion, not the way they had it drawn up. The Dogs with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Back to throw, it's Stockton. Not able to hook up there, incomplete. Now facing a third and long. He wants to throw it again. Fires to the right. And they're getting it rolling with that play to the 42-yard line. This offense is like running a perfection drill in practice against air. Chunk play after chunk play, and here they come again. Grabbed behind the line, it's Frazier. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. So now it's second and long. Trying play action. Pocket breaking down. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
And this offensive line's got to do a little better job, man. You've got to give your quarterback time to go through his progressions, from go to 1 to 2, and then maybe make a play. And he goes off of his first target, and you could tell he did not have much time getting hit as he's trying to throw the football. You've got to protect your quarterback.
And they'll send out the kicker to try a field goal. They'll use a timeout right before halftime, maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays. And if the kicker can put one through, this will be a successful drive. He's already made 1 field goal, but this one is going to need a big leg. A 50-yard attempt coming. It's good. He hit that one right down the middle. That pushes the lead to 6 at 20-14.
I know they're trailing going into the locker room here at halftime, but kicking that field goal gives them a little bit of a jolt, a little bit of a boost of momentum that they can carry with them into the second half. And there's a lot of football left to go here. I can't wait to see what happens.
Now on the option. He'll toss it. And the run goes nowhere, and that'll send us to halftime. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Guys, Guys, the Deep South shuts down when the Tigers and Dogs get together, and that's the case again here today. And we'd be remiss if we didn't start this halftime report by giving props to this superstar tight end. He's been almost, you know what, check that. He has been unguardable with that unusual blend of speed, size, hands, and route running. He is a pick-your-poison kind of player. With that, let's throw it back to the guys to see how the fight between Auburn and Georgia plays out.
All right, Kevin, about ready to start the second half here. Georgia will kick it deep to start the second half. He'll bring it out. It's Kane. Stopped at the 26, brought it out in the end zone, picked up an extra yard. And Auburn is ready to go back to work on offense. I imagine we'll see them go right back to work up top after how productive that passing game was in the first half.
And it's interesting.
Wide open on the right. They finally get him on the ground, and this junior turning in a big play after the catch.
Well, how about the offense setting that play up? We've seen earlier in the game a couple shorter throws. They're just trying to suck those safeties closer to the line of scrimmage, anticipating that they would get an opportunity to take a shot. They called the perfect...
Oh, he's got some space. Touchdown, Tigers. Once he got some room, it was over.
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation, the timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone, that was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. Listen, a lot of times touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. We're ready to get another look at this Bulldog offense. They'll move the wide receiver. To the air, it's Stockton. Firing to the right, complete. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Plenty of work to do here on second and long. Wants to go up top. That's caught. It's Frazier. And they'll stop him just short of the first down, just inches away from moving the sticks. The Bulldogs lining up, just needing a few tough inches on third down. He'll keep it on the sneak.
And, David, on third and inches right there, that's often a decision the quarterback predetermines. Who's my best guard? That's the guy I'm going to try to get.
And I know that defensively, too, but I'm just trying to dive and create a pile, but it's so hard to stop that play. That's why you see it ran so successfully.
Got his man quickly. The defense wouldn't let him loose, and even though it's a completion, they lost yardage. And the Dogs now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. To the air on second down. Quickly out to the tight end. Bust through behind his pad. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down. This offense is starting to believe, and as they generate yards and points, they're bringing momentum with them. They'll leave it with him. Into enemy territory and out of bounds at the 41 after the good game there. Georgia ready to dial it up on another first down. The RPO, it's complete. He stops him at the 31, but not before. He picks up 10 yards on the play. When your best is demanded on a big stage like this against a rival, he has delivered, cracking the 150-yard mark.
No doubt about it. What do we say? Big-time players make big plays in big games. The games don't get bigger than this for this team right here. And this guy, David, has shown up today.
And it's so nice as a coach to have that dude that you know you can count on. He'll put up big numbers, and he's been carrying this offense.
And it'll be incomplete. This defense is physical and pass deep. And the Bulldogs come to the line on third down, trying to keep this drive alive. They'll try to run for it. Just across the 20 with a first down at the 19.
Well, the running back did a nice job there, keeping his feet moving. He was able to drag some defenders with him to get that first down.
From the red zone, looking for a receiver. It's complete to the left. They'll spot the ball at the 12 after that completion.
I think really good wide receivers do a good job of making every route kind of look the same. You could tell this looked like a vertical route. So if I'm a DB, I'm bailing, and all of a sudden he sits that hitch down. Nice job by the wide receiver, creating enough separation to create a positive game.
Now the connection takes it to the 11. Boy, they'd love to pick up this conversion and go to work with a first and goal. Here's the shuffle pass. It's complete. He's there to make the stop, but not before he sets up this offense. First and goal from the 7. The Dogs pounded the rock to move the sticks. Now back to work. Quick strike complete. He's all the way down to the 2-yard line. Just spectacular execution there. Now on second and goal. On the option. The pitch. And the fourth option there is to throw it in reverse, and that's what happened on that one. This is one of those momentum turning points. If this defense can force a field goal attempt, that is a victory for them. Trying to find the end zone. And they've got him down after the short completion, but they inch closer and closer to pay dirt. It's fourth down, and they'll try the field goal. A short kick, but that angle from the right can be a little tricky. Never a doubt. Right down the middle. And after the field goal, guys, they are back on top.
And you want a touchdown, and you want to be aggressive, but, man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. To the air, it's Knight. Oh, he wants it all. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. Well, will they dial up on second, and a long way to go. Running back searching for a hole. Solid run, picks up 6 and gets it to the 28.
It's got to feel good as an offense knowing that early in the drive you can turn around, hand it off, get a push up front, and go get positive yardage.
Can't make the connection on third down thanks to that tough, hard-nosed pass defense, and now it's fourth down.
And I like the aggressiveness on third and short, trying to throw the football, take advantage of a look that they got. They weren't successful, and now it's fourth and short territory. Who knows what they're going to do?
They'll try to quiet this crowd by moving the sticks on fourth down. Makes the grab, past the marker. Good call, good execution as they move the chains, and they have a first down at the 38. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking downfield on first down. Just a short pass to the tight end. They make the stop, not a whole lot of ground pick up there, and they'll have work to do to get the first down. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. And that pass will be jarred loose on second down. That brings up third down. Trying to pick up a first down. On third down, he drops the throw. Grabbed in the middle, it's Simmons. Doesn't quite make it to the first down marker. He's a yard short. We've reached the break, and Georgia is on top. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. When you're dealing with a deficit like this, it's all about somebody stepping up to make a play, and you might as well start here in the fourth quarter. Huge play here late, and this crowd is coming to help the defense. Extending the play. He's going to... There he goes. Made a defender miss. He's finally stopped and brought down at the 15. Auburn going to work with another first down. They're looking to pass from the red zone. It's complete. Gets it inside the 5, down to the 4, and it'll be first and goal.
It's so nice as a quarterback when you've got a guy like that working for you in the slot. He has such a good feel to find the open spaces in the defense. Just makes life so much easier for his quarterback.
And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. Can the defense stop them again on 2nd and goal? Looking downfield, it's Knight. Big guy spells it. They'll mark him down at the 2. The excellent execution on that throw and catch. On 3rd and goal, you can't hear yourself thinking here. Pressure coming. Tight end finds a soft spot. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few.
And I think you run that play beforehand, and you know if I'm inside the 2-yard line, I'm going for this thing. I'm going to stay aggressive. This is why God gave us 4 downs, so you can use it to go for it to try to get a touchdown.
And this could prove to be the biggest play of the game. They'll go for it on 4th and goal. They'll stop him short. Just what they needed as they get the ball back to their offense. The Bulldogs backed up deep in their own end, trying to create a little space on 1st down. They'll try to keep this clock moving on the ground.
And I think if you're the head coach, defensively now, obviously, you've got 3 timeouts in your back pocket. You're trailing at this point, and the offense is going to be running the football, trying to bleed the clock. They're going to take as much time off the game clock as they can before snapping it. You've got to start thinking about using some of those timeouts.
And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
You got to have that defense you know you can go to in running situations. Your base defense where you say, okay, this is where I'm going to start, and I'm going to stop the run, stuff it up front. My guys play big up front. Then if I need to add some blitzes to it later on down the road, I can. A great job in the base defense making a play.
Georgia sends out the punt team. 2-minute timeout arrives, and this defense desperately needs to get the football back. They bring the punter onto the field now.
In punt formation to kick it away.
Sometimes avoiding disaster is the best thing. The punter just gets it out of there. And the returner will be knocked down. Now here comes that Auburn offense onto the field again. These are the games. These are the moments. This is turning it on. Got enough for the 1st down and wants more. And he's brought down after a nice game. This upset bid has been brewing since the start of the game, seemingly, and they are in a world of hurt at this moment, guys.
Yeah, keep the pedal to the floor, right? Don't let up. You've done a great job. You're the perceived underdog. You've taken control of this football game. Jesse, you got the formula right now. You got them right where you want them.
Yeah, they've thrown caution to the wind in this game, right, David? I mean, they came in knowing they'd have to take some chances and they'd have to be open and free, and it's worked to their advantage. Now's not the time to get tight if you're the underdog winning this game late.
He's wrestled to the ground right at the 15-yard line, and a big red zone opportunity here. Quick timeout by the defense here, trying to make sure everyone has the same call. He'll try it again. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball.
It's hard to run on a defense that comes off the ball like that and runs to the football like that. Good luck. No holes anymore.
Dropping back, it's Knight. He's got it. Touchdown, Auburn. And they've moved out front here in the 4th.
Man, and just what the doctor ordered. You needed a big play to go out there and try to take the lead, and you find your receiver out wide. He runs by the DB. Nice throw, nice catch. You got the lead.
Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. And Georgia ready to go back to work on offense. This is everything you could hope for in a rivalry game like this. Close game, waning moments, history waiting to be made, guys.
And it's moments like this why you come and play for these two schools, right? To play in a game like this, in a rivalry like this, in a situation, David, game on the line late, who's going to take it?
And you know when you make this play, you're immortalized. With this kind of rivalry, these are the highlights they'll be showing for years. Everybody will be like, I remember when so-and-so made that play against our biggest rival to seal the deal.
Snagged in the middle. It's Riley. Good job running that route to get past the sticks because he got nothing after the catch. He spikes it. Clock stops as they try to rally late. Got to get everybody lined up quickly. Time winding away. They've got to push the ball down the field. Back to throw, and he needs to make a play. Makes the grab. It's Wiley. He stopped at the 49 after gaining 10. This senior showed some serious arm strength firing that one in for the first down. No time to waste here. They've got to get set and pick up chunk yardage. Wants to throw. It's Stockton. And the pressure will get there. The sack. Down he goes in the waning moments. That could be a costly play. Off the play fake. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. Got some room to run.
And if you're the quarterback, you might want to stop throwing that guy's way. I mean, you knew coming into this game, David, he's one of the best corners in the entire country. He's already been picked off twice now. He is literally living in this quarterback's head rent-free.
And so nice to have a guy like this that can cut off half the field. Because now you can put resources elsewhere. He's proven, if you try me,